Here's a term you may have heard, you have no idea what it means. Pharmacy benefit manager. It's a middleman in our healthcare marketplace. It's grown over the years and now faces all sorts of scrutiny.
They are doing bad things to the health system, and it violates antitrust law.
In fact, both the city of Cleveland and the state of Ohio have filed lawsuits against pharmacy benefit managers, in part because of some of the sky-high drug prices we see. News 5's Clay Lepard examines PBMs, as they're called, and exactly what they do.
It doesn't add up for Michael Mawad. Business had been growing year after year for this Twinsburg pharmacist.
Since COVID, our volume almost doubled or tripled.
And yet you closed.
Yes, yeah, we closed. The problem is the more you fill prescriptions, the more you lose.
The more you sell, the more you lose? This flies in the face of basic economics. So maybe we should pause here and explain how something like this can happen. Me, the consumer, buys a prescribed drug through my employer's plan from a pharmacy. A pharmacy works with a sort of middleman of sorts called a pharmacy benefit manager, or PBM. They negotiate on behalf of my insurance with the drug manufacturers and the pharmacy to determine the price of the drug and how the web of rebates, reimbursements, refunds, and fees will work. However, Mawad says the way PBMs work right now isn't working. As time went on, he watched the fees he owed to PBMs rise and rise thanks to a Medicare loophole.
You're supposed to be buying the product, selling it to the customer, and profit. But if you're buying and then selling the product and lose, you can't survive.
In fact, for the first part of the year, Mawad said he watched PBMs claw back from him $50,000 for the 7,500 prescriptions he filled after he filled them.
They increased it so much. Look, the last quarter I paid $50,000. The one before was only $30,000. And again, no control. I don't know why $50,000. I don't know why $30,000. I don't know if next one will be $100,000. So how are you going to make a business decision? It's impossible.
Optum, Express Scripts, and CVS make up about 75% of the PBM market. Their parent companies also happen to own some of the largest names in health insurance and pharmacies. The companies PBMs are supposed to negotiate with. It's that kind of relationship that has both the densely Democrat city of Cleveland as well as the Republican Ohio Attorney General singing the same tune.
The PBMs are screwing us.
Something is way, way, way out of whack. We've got to fix this.
And both are suing pharmacy benefit managers.
Pharmacy benefit managers should owe a fiduciary duty to their clients, being us, the city, and their purchasers. And they should be completely independent and not have any sort of financial entanglements with the people who they're supposed to have tough bargains with.
In the city of Cleveland's case, it's the rising cost of insulin for its employees, more than $2 million a year, that prompted this.
We all know prices go up, but not like this.
Rising prices that can mean more out of pocket for you and me. In both the city and state's lawsuits, they describe how PBMs take a cut that can be as much as half of a prescription cost. Quote, even though they contribute nothing to the development, manufacture, or innovation of the drugs. And, like the importation of kudzu to stop soil erosion, the creation of the pharmacy benefit manager was a solution that has become the problem. Do you think PBMs are operating the way they should?
No, that's why we sued them. But right now they have gotten their tentacles so deeply into the formularies and the payment process, and they're using it for their own self-interest. The PBMs in their current configuration are not good for the system, they're not good for America.
An unpredictable way to bill medicine.
It is a turning point
that Michael Mawad says will likely impact other independent pharmacies if nothing changes with these middlemen.
A lot of people might end up closing their doors because basically they can't afford it.
News 5 reached out to the nation's largest pharmacy benefit managers about these cases. Only Evernorth, which owns Express Scripts and just so happens to be the PBM company we here at News 5 use, responded to their case, saying, quote, We reject the baseless allegations in this politically motivated lawsuit, which was launched without any discussion or diligence with us. We will vigorously defend our standard and ethical business practices that put patients first. As the list prices for prescription medications continue to skyrocket every year, group purchasing organizations enable us to leverage combined purchasing power to significantly lower the cost of prescription medications for those we serve. Clay Lepard, News 5.